Hi guys, Tammy here from Formflex Compound, and tonight we're here to announce the winner of Bundle 1 from the live that I did last week. And all you had to do was share and tag somebody in the video. So first I'm going to show you a few things that you might find interesting, and then at the end we'll announce the winner, and maybe she'll hop on, I'm not sure. It's kind of late for you guys on the East Coast. So what I'm going to do here first is I'm just going to show you, I'm not really going to do it, I'm going to show you what I have done, and maybe it's something that you've already thought about. But when I did the birdhouses, I had some leftover from the dollar store, baking pans, okay? So what I did is I thought about it, and I thought, you know, you could use foil in these. This is the redesigned mold, and this one right here is the redesigned mold. These are just pieces of wood that were in the back of Brett's truck, and I took them out. They're not finished yet, and I'm just making books out of them, just fake books for a Halloween display. And so what I was going to show you, what my idea was, instead of using foil, because this is a little bit thicker, I just took and cut a piece of that baking pan, and then I just took a popsicle stick and I smoothed it out like so. It's super easy, but it kind of gives it to look like in a mirror. And I thought it's thicker than foil, so it works a little bit better. And then all I did was I laid my frame on top of there like this.
I have to tell you, Jessica Morgan says hello.
Hello.
Kathy Spang says hello.
Hi, Kathy. Thanks
Gail
for
Richard
joining
says
us.
hello.
Hi, Gail. Oh, gosh. Well, maybe this is good.
Mary Curie Zwinger says, love you, Tammy.
Oh, how nice, you guys. It's a nice surprise to see you all here tonight. So then what I did is I just took and drew the circle here like so, and then I just kind of cut it out. And I just used super glue to glue it to the back. I left a little bit extra on there so that it would make it really easy to glue. But this would be fun for any holiday, or if you're throwing some kind of party, baby shower, whatever. You could always use something like that and put names on it or whatever. I mean, it would just be fun for a kid's birthday party.
Bonnie Whipple says hello.
Hello. One of the things that I was going to show you, I'm not really done with this yet, and I've got about a million ideas in my head, but this is what made me come up with it. I'm going to put this here, and I've got some skulls and stuff to go on it, and I'm going to use some creepy cloth. And then what's going on this side, I'll show you, is this is that hand mold that I did that I cut in half from... I got it at Amazon. So this is the salad. If you go to the dollar store, these are the salad hands, and I just took and cut them off. And I did the same thing in the last video where I showed you how I did the concrete on this and then dumped cinnamon on it when it was dry. But this whole thing will be a vignette when I'm done with the books and that. I just kind of want it to go up and down a table. It's not real spooky, but it's a little bit, like I said, it's not for everybody when I showed you how to do it. But what I'm doing here is I had glued this hand onto this goblet because of where I wanted on the book. And I did use the Gorilla Glue, and we'll see, I'm hoping, I glued it about an hour ago probably. And then this is just a Christmas ball. And I'm going to put that on, whoops, I'm stuck to the tape. I'm going to put that in there. And then I think I'm going to fill in.
Turn it towards us. There you go. Susan Wolf says hello.
Hello. And I'm just going to take and fill in here or something, I think, I've got some feather stuff that I'm thinking about, some more moss. This guy right now looks like he's got a bad haircut on. This is a 3D crown that I showed you how to use. And then, like I said, this will actually go on here and set. It sets on here. It will be setting on the hand. And then this is going to come off to the side here with some little skulls and stuff like that, but kind of to tell a story. Okay, so that's what I did. I showed you the book on my last slide, but this is the progress. And this, the goblet is just from the Goodwill, and I didn't want it cleaned up at all. I wanted to leave it look, you know, that way. So that was kind of fun. And then the other thing that I was going to show you for people that are new and maybe haven't used Formflex and they don't realize how flexible it is. This is a piece of chain. It's actually this mold right here.
Who's it from?
This is Kate Sue Design.
Katie Sue?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. And this is the same piece of chain that I use there, but it's really, Formflex is really flexible, so being able to cause it to bend is no issue. And in order to get this on straight, I'm gonna glue it from my side, and all I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna go across, oh, I don't know, probably across here and then kind of down and hook it right there onto the book. So he looks like he's got a chain on, okay?
Dana Cateta says, hi, Tammy.
Hello.
Mary Red Gangemi says, I want to work with you. So fun.
Well, thank you. That's a compliment for sure. So I'm just going to take it and glue. Probably I used too much. This is super glue, and let's hope that I get it in the right place first time. With this glue, you don't get a second chance. You do it right the first time or it doesn't work. And I just kind of want that to come on down to the book, but I don't want it to lay flat, okay? See, you can see there. I'm going to show you, I'm going to do this in a mold in just a second. But this glue dries pretty fast if you don't use too much. I have a tendency to overuse it. Okay. So that's just to show you what you can do, actually, how easy Formflex is to work with. These are some of the chains that I have from doing some LV stuff, and they're leftover pieces, and I'll probably use those on different areas as well. But that just
hold that book straight up so I can show how the chain is poking out.
Mm-hmm, like that.
Yeah, just hold still.
Okay. And you guys, this crown right here is one of the 3D crowns, and maybe you can show that. That's in one of our bundles. This is also from Etsy. This mold is from Etsy. Really fun mold to deal with. You can do a lot with that mold. And I was just kind of trying to show that. Here's for people that don't know how to use Formflex, I'm going to do a quick demonstration. I always do lives and I always forget that actually I'm supposed to be selling Formflex, and I get carried away and forget to show anybody. There's lots and lots of videos on how to use it. You just take it out of the freezer or refrigerator, I'm sorry. Put a little bit in your hands. I always roll it like so in a snake-like position, and if you noticed I didn't say anything, and I probably should have, I lightly cornstarch my mold, okay? And as you can see, I've got a lot of black clay on my mold because I had dyed I had added colorant to my compound.
Fran Ward says hello.
Hello, Fran.
Michelle Hendricks says hello.
Hi.
And Gail Richards says Tammy's a wonderful teacher, so patient.
Wow.
And Kathy Long Deese has a question. How do we make Formflex less sticky? Just add cornstarch?
Yeah, you can just, if you get it, it's what it is it's condensation inside the bag when it comes to you. That's why we say to keep it in the fridge. You can add some cornstarch to your hands. Like every time I go on camera and I try and show you, I can't find anything sticky. So if this was sticky, you could just add some cornstarch to your hands and start working it, okay? The other thing is you can just leave it set for a little bit outside the bag, okay? And like I said, it's the condensation inside here, and it usually happens during the shipping process.
because of the changes in temperature and pressure. Judy and Charles Griffin says, hi, Tammy from Reno.
Hello. Gosh, you guys, this is quite a surprise. I really didn't think. Brett even said to me, do you want to do it tomorrow? And I'm like, no, because I have a doctor's appointment first thing in the morning, and I don't know what they're going to do with my foot. And I'm like, I've already got it ready. Let's just do it.
Judy, don't worry, Judy. You can put it in the freezer. It's not going to hurt it any. It just have to wait for it to come to room temperature before you can use it.
Yeah, you can use it. You can put it in the freezer. It'll last forever.
But put it in the refrigerator.
Yeah. And the only reason, like we said, that is because of differences in temperature. Okay.
Marianne says hello.
Hello. Okay, so there you go. I just take and push that in. I put that in the freezer and then just pop it out. This one I would release the sides and I'd pop it out this way. I wouldn't use gravity because if you can see how thin these are. And that's the way I pop this one out. Okay. So I think, was that all I had? I had that. Oh yeah, okay. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, this is our new bundle that we just added to our website. And this is bundle number 4. And as you can see, this is the crown that I used there. These pieces I've used a lot on my cupboards. I love these pieces. And they're fun for furniture or anything. These 2 pieces also, in fact, I had just cut this one up. I'm getting ready to put this one here on the side of a book.
The molds are about 5 inches square.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember I measured them yesterday?
Yeah, that's right. So this is the new bundle that was put on there. We're working on different bundles and stuff. And this is the bundle number 1. And this is the one that I was giving away. And the winner of that is Elaine McLean. She's the winner. And all you had to do is share and tag somebody. This is a great bundle, you guys.
Couple things, Tam. Kathy Deese says she doesn't have room in her fridge during the summer with all the veggies and the stuff to can, but she loves this medium. Judy Lynn Charles Griffin asks, do we sell the molds?
No, we don't, but I can tell you where all the molds come from. Most of the molds I either get on Etsy, they're IOD, they're redesigned by Prima. I get them on, let's see, some of them I get from Amazon. This is Amazon. You guys, these were all Russian molds, and I don't know anything. They came off of Etsy, but they're not there anymore.
Kathy Long D says Zuri makes incredible molds. Have fun. Fran Ward, she got her Zuri molds in yesterday. Wait till you see them.
Oh, cool. I seen that they were announcing a lot. Fran, you can put your link down there. I like the Zuri molds as well, but this is one, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I don't think I'm going to make a crown out of this. It looks too awkward. I have a lady that's going to go fortune teller in a box.
Hold on one second.
Going to go.
Carla Moore wants to know what you need to do after you remove them from the freezer. Are they cured?
No, they're not cured. What you need to do is you leave it set out and let it dry completely before storing it. You should store them, what we say is you store them in a airtight container with a lid on it and parchment paper between the layers, okay? But if you leave them out the longer you leave them out, the more they dry, and then they retain their flexibility. It's just that, everybody has different temperatures. So that's why we suggest that you put them in an airtight container, but make sure they're dried and cured first. Drying time depends on the thickness of the mold. It can take anywhere from a small mold, a few hours, to a dense mold that's heavy. It could take 24 hours. Some of I use a lot of really big molds. So some of the real big molds can take, they have to dry in the middle because they're so thick. And those can take 2 days to dry. But you can paint them and work with them as soon as you feel comfortable without distorting the shape or whatever of it. I have so many castings made ahead. And so I just go to my stash and pick them out. But if you don't get them put away right away, nothing's going to happen to them.
And remove them as soon as you take them out of the freezer.
Yes, as soon as you, I went over that the last one. There's some mix-up, you guys. As soon as you get your mold out of the freezer, take it and release it. Okay, release the sides, use gravity, pop it out, however you're going to get it out, and you'll be just fine. Don't leave it come back to room temperature. I don't know if that's another product that they're doing that with, but that's not the way you do FormFlex. You put it in the freezer, take it out.
We have a
release the
visitor.
sides and
We have a visitor from Norway, Line Flagstad. Ask her,
welcome.
kan du snakke norsk?
I'm sorry, I don't know what that means, okay?
you
Maybe
speak-
Brent does,
Do
I
you
know.
speak Norwegian?
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Something. But anyway, so I hope this was fun. You guys, it was nothing big. I was just going to show you the idea with using the baking sheet for your mirror, like so, okay? And that was kind of fun. I wanted to show you the hand, the progress I've made with that. I don't know, it's like I have so many different projects going on constantly. It's like I never get finished. I finish one and I start right back on something else. But be sure to share this video if you, or sprinkle this video if you know anybody that might be interested. We would greatly appreciate it. And then stay tuned tomorrow, because tomorrow Bonnie Whipple in the morning, she will announce who's gonna win the challenge that we have going on, and there's a pleasant surprise in there. So anyway, be sure that you look for that post. She will post it on FormFlex Creations, and then as soon as I can, as soon as I'm done at the doctor's office, I'll put it onto our page as well. Okay, so anyway, you guys, be sure to join our group page as well, because that's where you can share everything over there. All right, so have a good evening. We appreciate you being here with us tonight, and stay safe.
Okay, a couple more things. Judy Lynn Charles Grimm says, you're an excellent teacher. Jane Ann McLean says, hi. Line Flagstad, she asked me how I learned that. My best friend in high school had Norwegian background, so I know that line, and I also know Gniv Skje Guffel, which is knife, fork, and spoon, because I'm always hungry.
Hey, Elaine, be sure that you send me your address, okay? And we'll get that out to you in the mail tomorrow. PM me your address, okay? And you're the winner of the bundle. I don't know if she is even up. I mean, it's late back on the East Coast, so.
Line Flagstad says that it's 4 a.m. It's 4 o'clock past midnight in Norway right now.
Oh my goodness.
And Marianne Kuchmak wants to know, how's your foot?
I go tomorrow to the doctor, and thank you for asking. It will be 4 weeks, and we'll decide if I'm going to do the surgery or I need to have pins put in it. But thank you for asking.
Michelle Hendricks says thank you. Gail Richards says thank you.
Oh, you
Sonia
guys,
Sutton
that's
says
so
thank you.
nice.
And Line
Thank you
says
so
she wished she
much.
was the winner. She'd love to try FormFlex one time. She's in Norway, so.
Oh, I know. We're working on our international patent. That's why we don't sell yet overseas. So that's the just on that one.
And Line also says that the shipping is just the worst.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy, you guys. In fact, I don't even know if we're going to be able anymore to ship to Canada after October 31st, because they say that PayPal's not going to take any out of the U.S. payments. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. But anyway, all right. You guys have a great evening. Thanks for coming, joining us here tonight, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye now.
And, well, one more thing. Michelle Hendricks says, praying for you to have good results on your foot. Gail Richards says, be well, my friend.
Oh, thank you. Good night, guys.